I'm Tim Tyler from Coldwell Banker Realty in Maplewood, New Jersey. And in this episode of House Talk, we're going to be talking about home insurance. So I brought in my friend Jaina Lally from Goosehead Insurance. Hi, Jaina.
Hi, Tim. Thanks for having me.
So, Jaina, why don't you tell us a little bit about Goosehead and what you do there?
Sure. Okay. So Goosehead Insurance is a national brokerage that has a focus on the home transaction. So I work with a lot of realtors and lenders and first-time home buyers, and I gather all the data that I can from the buyer about the new purchase. And we kind of run them through our system, through our rater, which has 65 different carriers here in the state of New Jersey for us to choose from to insure their new homes.
Sounds like a very valuable service to me.
Thank you. I hope so.
Premiums are, I think, the one thing that most people know about insurance.
Yes.
Premiums and claims. So let's talk a little bit about premiums and what goes into them.
So you're right. A lot of folks do come to me kind of price shopping. And once I explain to them that, you are protecting what is most likely your largest asset, and you want to make sure that there's no holes in that coverage, we start to talk about what's important. And that starts to kind of explain to us what our pricing is going to be. Older homes with more risky features with them, tend to cost us more money. Some of the risky features, which people don't consider, are dogs, or any dogs that we have in the home. Trampolines, go figure, they're still considered really, really dangerous. And of course, swimming pools, right? Being something that can be a liability on our property. So insurance wants to know if we have any of these features on our land. What are we going to be using our home for? Are we going to have a lot of foot traffic on and off that property? How old is our roof? How old is our plumbing? Are there lots of trees on our land? So these are kind of all the things that insurance companies want to know to start building up that pricing, that premium.
Which brings us to the other side of the coin, which is claims.
Claims. So claims is also what changes our premiums and the types of claims. So insurance is really for kind of catastrophic events, right? The big stuff, trees falling on our houses, pipes bursting, fires, things that are out of our control usually, and usually big ticket items, expensive to repair. Insurance companies expect us to take on a certain level of repair on our own and to not make claims. So when people start making smaller claims, they're going to watch their premiums go right up, because insurance companies think, well, I don't know if you know how to take care of this house, so now we're worried about you, and you see those premiums go up. The other thing too is that it's good to have a broker on your team, because you can, a lot of my customers called me and said, Jaina, what should I do? And we walked through it, and then we made a decision as to whether or not a claim would be necessary. So it's good to have an advisor to kind of help you make decisions.
So that insurance broker isn't just somebody that you talk to once, it's somebody that you go back to time and again.
That's right. We're in this together now. You own this home, and we don't want to misuse that insurance. So that's my goal, is to advise you through your home ownership.
Which comes to the next point, which is, okay, so I had a homeowner's insurance policy, and about a year ago, my premium went just way up. It went up like 25% or something like that. I'm like, this is no good. And I went out and I shopped for a new policy with another company. Is that the kind of thing that you would do as well?
Absolutely. Yep. That's exactly what we would do. And you did exactly the right thing. We are not locked into insurance contracts. We are allowed to leave them whenever we want to. I feel like up until this was my job, this was something that I misunderstood. I thought that I could only shop policies on renewals. That's not true. If you're unhappy with what's happening in your insurance company, if you've seen your pricing go up for any reason, you can move out of there anytime you want to, and you can do so without consequence. You get your money back if you've prepaid premiums, and it does not harm your insurance credit in any way. Insurance companies do not penalize us for moving around from company to company. And those companies will change their appetite insurance term, which means what they're willing to take on as a risk. They'll change that throughout the course of a year or a couple of years. So when one company may not be the best company for you one year, it might be great for you the following year. So it's always good to take a look again. So yes, you did the right thing.
Most of the people that I know, when they look for insurance, is like 3 days before closing.
Me too. I know those people too.
So when should we be reaching out to someone like you?
Honestly, right after home inspection is your best time because you're going to get a lot of questions about your home. And because you don't live there yet, you're not going to know until you've had your home inspection. And because a lot of these homes are going to go into underwriting, and certainly any homes that have had prior claims on them, it's going to take a minute to kind of negotiate with the insurance company on that.
If somebody did just have their home inspection, and now that I want to talk about insurance, how would they reach out to you?
And the best way to reach me is to email me. I'm Jaina, Jaina.Lally, Lally, at goosehead.com, or you can call me at 973-420-0102.
Fantastic. And I'm Tim Tyler from Coldwell Banker Realty. And if you're thinking of buying or selling a home, give me a call, shoot me a text at 973-462-4079. I'm happy to help. And remember, when you find Tim, you'll find home. If you learned something from this video, do me a favor and click the like button below. And if you have any questions about anything we talked about in this video, or have ideas for new topics for us to talk about, put those in the comments. And finally, subscribe to the House Talk New Jersey YouTube channel so you'll get updated whenever we put new videos in here explaining how to buy and sell real estate in the state of New Jersey.